Hi everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Gwen, and today we're back with some more Fatal Frame, well, 5. I'm going to put the number there. It's not there on the title, but it's there. It's there in spirit. Ah, see what I did there? Made in the Blackwater. Last time we went through a really long tutorial, and I considered re-recording that entire part because of how much it threw me off. No, you know what? I decided I don't feel like playing it again. And so for those of you who weren't scared away, because I would totally understand someone coming across that video and being like, "Nope, this is bad," and then walking away. So sorry to those people. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. What? Engagement? Doing well? Doing well on YouTube? Nah, don't care about that. Right, let's go under second drop, which would be the next chapter. So we got introduced to Yuri Kozukata, and it says find Fuyuhi Himino. We don't know who that is yet. That is a character that will be introduced in this chapter. So we did learn about Ren Hojo, and he will come back into the story later. But for now, let's just jump on in and see where the game takes us. I feel like this is the first real mission in the game, first real chapter. We're gonna stick with normal. Oh, I don't even have the option for Nightmare on the save. Oh, okay. It has been several days since the incident at the inn. Hisoka is out on a case. A young girl comes to the shop and finds a worried Yuri. Yuri is given a missing person case, something Hisoka forbade. Alright, so, this is another big thing that is different from this game, from all the others. And one of the reasons why I still, despite that tutorial, I still kind of view this game with, a sense of like positivity. Like I have a fondness for it. That's the word I'm looking for. Is that it is very like chapter centric, so you can go back and replay things. So like one, you can change the difficulty per chapter, which is nice. And then right before you start, let's say you're having trouble, you want more healing items or something, you can use the points you've spent in like previous chapters to get yourself more, we'll say herbal medicine, which will subtract from your points. And if I recall correctly, I think it also affects your ranking you get at the end. So, you know, if you add more items, it is going to make, getting good ranks harder for you. So it's a nice balancing thing. If you want to play for score, you can play for score. If you want to play to just, you know, to go through the whole game, you could actually switch the difficulty to, like, very easy, and the game becomes basically trivial at that point. So, that is something I do like. I do wish that Nightmare was available right off the bat, but well, whatever. Normal will present enough of a challenge for a first time through, I think. Maybe. What's Psychic Lens? Can only be purchased once. A lens that allows you to experience spiritual phenomena. 10,000 points for one lens. I'm grabbing that. I'm sorry. I'm like, this is not a like a one-time use item. It's, you get this and this will let you, like, this gives you more of the game. So I figured, you know what? Let's grab that. Let's grab that. I don't even know if I probably bought it in my last save, but I don't remember what it actually does. And I don't know what experience spiritual phenomena means. If it's like number 4, I suspect it might make it so that you know, you can sense nearby like optional ghosts and stuff. Whatever. Let's start the episode. I've talked for too long. Second drop. Mount Hikami. Yuri Kozukata. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antiques shop, a girl named Fuyuhi Kimono shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person.
Excuse me.
Hello?
I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa. Is she here?
Oh, I'm sorry, but she stepped out.
My name is Fuyuhi Himino. I've been waiting for her to tell me if she could help me find someone. I still haven't got a reply from her.
You're looking for someone?
She might have gone to the mountain. Mount Hikami.
Mount Hikami.
Someone told me that they saw my friend there. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it? I don't know why Haruka would go to a place like that, and without even saying a word to me.
Don't worry. As soon as Hisoka gets back, I'll tell her.
No, that's fine. I can't wait any longer. I'll go look for her myself.
Huh? Come back!
A missing person case? Yeah, exactly. The thing that Hisoka specifically forbade us, told us not to do. As I believe it was actually written in the intro. She was like, don't go looking for missing people. Because, you know, that bad things happen. And then she went and did exactly what she told us not to do. And where is she? Exactly. Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on. Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues as to her whereabouts. Now, this is one thing I like about, another thing I like about number 5 that we saw introduced in number 3 was sort of this idea of like a home base area, which, you know, it gives that sort of a small sense of like normalcy, and it works well with the chapter-based structure of the game. Check. So I'm gonna take my time and actually explore this, because I don't know if there's like things that can be missed or found. I thought I saw check. What did I see the check on? I saw check on something. Is it this here? The refrigerator is full of water, soft drinks, and a few beers. Alcohol isn't on the menu, but we sometimes serve it to the regulars. Oh, what's on the shelves? This is where we keep the various coffees and teas, and dear God! I'm sorry, Hisoka only buys things from regions and brands that she likes. These ingredients aren't for the drinks we serve in the cafe, but for the people who come to buy the beans and tea leaves to use at home. That Dead or Alive engine is insane. Like, holy crap. Okay, like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and like look at the shelf, and it's like, okay, they're behaving right now, but these things they defy gravity. Oh, now you're gonna behave? Oh, there's a little bit there. God, jiggle physics. I'm still nervous about standing here by myself, as I've never been good at handling customers. I've only just learned how to make coffee, and I've never actually served a customer yet. You've been sitting here for days, and there hasn't been a single customer? Okay. Have the doors just been... No, the doors can't have been closed because you were... Like, Fuyuhi just came in, right? These drawers seem to... See, there they go again. These drawers seem to be where the shop's receipts and financial records are kept. I've not taken a proper look through them yet. Okay, so that implies that you would have business with them? Like... How much of the workings of the shop are you responsible for, and do you do? Good old clocks. Keep things nice and creepy. The pendulum of the old grandfather clock sways slowly. The clock itself may be broken, but it works well as a decoration. Okay, so that's not the actual time. It's just, it's like a tick-tocks, but it doesn't actually keep time. Hisoka said that she likes the rhythmic sound of the pendulum and the chimes that mark the hour. But if it's broken, it's not going to be marking the hour. Correct? Right? There are various antique cans and storage jars under a shelf of coffee cups. Now, I know this stuff doesn't... it's not really important. But I feel like it adds to, like, the atmosphere of a game. It adds to, like, a world of a game. So I like these little flavor text things, and I find a lot of, Let's Plays. I don't watch many, but every once in a while I'll get, like, a craving. I'll be like, okay, let me see. And a lot of times, people, they just sort of, like, rush past all this, like, the flavor text. And I'm like, no, I want to know about this world. Like, take me through it. It's an antique clock on top of an old dresser. Hisoka has a thing for clocks. The shop is full of them. She said she finds them comforting. I get that. Actually, I have a bad sense of like time passing, and so I love having clocks as a sort of a visual marker of where I am in time. Like I especially like analog clocks because just seeing where the hands are. It's kind of like it's like knowing where you are in within a space. Like, oh yeah, I'm at this place. The road in front of the shop leads to Mount Hikami. It was built for the tourists, but the only people who use it now are the people who live here. So we got a guy on a horse. So there's a lot of tea stuff, like tea and coffee. What do we got here? It's a clock with a large bell. Is there something? Oh, what's behind the? I'm like, what's behind that little curtain thing? I can't make out what that is. Huh. The cupboard is filled with cups that we don't use anymore. And cameras, it would seem, down there. Now, I keep hearing this buzzing sound. Oh, there's a radio. We'll get to the radio in a second. I want to see if there's anything on this side. Nope. Alright. Radio? This radio has been set out as a decoration. The tuner doesn't work anymore, so it only ever puts out white noise. And they just leave it on? You know what? Okay, these are quirky people. I like these people. This is the customer restroom. Hisoka and I take turns cleaning it. Alright, so she said that Hisoka's room was upstairs. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the antiques shop. We're gonna take a walk through and... Okay, you know what? I'm starting to feel it now. I was a little bummed. I was little scared that after the first part that I was like, oh, this is gonna... I'm not gonna like this, but coming back through the back of the antique shop and stuff. Oh, we got a shiny. There's something for us to find. Okay. A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the traditions surrounding the mountain. Alright, Mount Hikami has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Okay, which direction? Okay, now I'm kind of like, oh, when we find the beds in this house, I need to know which way they're facing. And I gotta figure out where the mountain is in relation to the shop. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to that accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanish can be found at the bottom of the Lake of the Departed on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today, it has become a popular place at which to commit suicide. Oh, there's something else. A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the rumors surrounding Mount Hikami as a site of spiritual activity. How does a place become famed for suicide? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation, and people are drawn to these spots out of a desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hikami distinct from the others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with ghost sightings. Then, there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. That's right, plural. There's more than one. The title lied to you. I mean, there is one main one, I think. But there are many of them. It is said that if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hikami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing suicide on Mount Hikami claim to have seen a maiden or one of these looping specters and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it is because of these stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. Notes updated. Okay, so we've updated our notes. Old TV. Doesn't seem to be anything else to really interact with. Anything on the desk? Nope. Alright. Let's, actually, I think the way up is... if I recall correctly, there's actually two ways up. This leads to stairs, right? I think? Yes! All right, we're not going to do that yet because I'm not done with the ground floor. We're going to finish exploring the ground floor, and then we'll work our way up to Hisoka's room. Yeah. I like this little, what do you call those? Oh, I've already forgot what those are called. These little, I don't want to say courtyard. Well, it is kind of. Oh yeah, there's a door over here, right? I don't think you can go out there, though. No, it's not a door. There are stepping stones here leading down into the garden. I don't go into the garden much, other than to tidy it up. Okay. They call it a garden. Let's go with garden. This leads to the bathroom. Hisoka prefers a large bathtub, but it's too large for me to relax in very easily. Okay. Yeah, so we again, I guess kind of going off of what we saw in number 3, you cannot enter the bathroom. Actually, wait, yeah. Oh no, there is one no. Is there? There's a mirror. Yeah, there's a laundry room, bathroom type thing, but I think the bathroom proper is like off limits in Ray's apartment. The back door is locked as usual. All right, we gotta make sure the door's locked. We gotta make sure the place is secure and we're safe in here. I got buttons on the wall. Okay, let's, I guess it's time to head upstairs. I'm trying to remember which one is Hisoka's room. I want to go to Hisoka's room last. That looks nice, I like that. I think this is, Yuri's room? If I'm remembering correctly. Yes. Okay. Hisoka gave me this room when I moved in. It used to be her bedroom. It's been a while since I moved in, but I still haven't unpacked anything. Anything on the desk? Hisoka put this desk here for me. This used to be Hisoka's bedroom, but she freed it up for me to use. Anything else? You want to take a nap? Hisoka doesn't like it when I don't make my bed. I'll do it later. So we kind of get a little bit of, we'll say character for Yuri here. Orange light floods in through the window. I don't think that's necessarily a character trait. Cause, you know, you could be like, oh, she's a slob. But honestly, like, I see that, and from what we've seen before, I'm like, oh, no, Yuri's depressed. That is not, we'll say, like, a character trait. That is a sign of depression. She doesn't care. It's a big pile of cardboard boxes. I haven't touched them since I moved in. There are some baskets and file cases on top of the dresser. Hisoka set them out for me, but I'm not sure what to do with them. You know, sorry to get a little heavy at the moment, but it just occurred to me. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish I could see what's in the basket. I wonder if another reason why I liked the game so much, like I remember it so fondly, is I was dealing with quite a bit of some severe depression at the time as well when I played it. So, you know, I find a lot of times when you can sort of connect with a game or the themes in a game, that can leave an impact and make, you know, it maybe help you process things. And as such, you can kind of gain a fondness to it, because like it's like something that that helped you through something. The room we just passed was Hisoka's room. I just remembered, so we're gonna go over. Oh, we can look down. Great opportunity for ghosties. You can look down on the shop from here. We can hear that white noise from that radio that they leave on. Oh, okay, come on, you can do it. Open the door. So this is like a spare bedroom or something, or a spare bedroom, a spare storage room. A pretty kimono hangs on a rack. Oh, ZR to open. For a second, I thought those were 2 legs, and I was like, but okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, this clock has got a different time on it than the other one. Yeah, it's like all the clocks have different times on them. Alright, so let's head off to, oh. Do we have a camera? Oh, I don't have the camera right now. That's right, I forgot there's security cameras throughout here. If I recall correctly, there's... Can I check the security cameras right now? Okay, this stair leads back down to that room. Okay, give me a second. Okay, no. At some point in the game, you do gain the ability to just, like, take a look at the security cameras using this little TV here, but it does not appear that that is available right now, so... But I just remembered that. I saw the camera in the corner. I was like, what is that in the corner? I was like, oh, that's right, that's a camera. What if you could design a security camera with the power of the camera obscura? Huh? Like, actually, I'm thinking about that, like, you know, we've got, like, single shot, snap, whatever, a mix of those two words, cameras for capturing ghosts. What if you created, like, a video camera to capture ghosts? Would that be like a machine gun in like ghost catching terms? Instead of like single shot, like being like a shotgun, you have like a video camera that you just sort of like pass the camera over top of the ghost and it just like lights them up, right? This is Hisoka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. Oh, a mirror. That is going to be scary at some point, I assume. Actually, I don't know. I just always get leery of mirrors, especially after Fatal Frame 3. A folder reading lost items sits on the desk, looks like it's bound by string. These seem to be notes on Hisoka's shadow reading cases. Alright, so let's see here. Client blank. Missing item, diary. Token, a photo of the deceased. Details, locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. Relates to a deceased individual. Apply caution. See, she's already making, like, notes to herself, like, oh, there might be a person here that involved. We don't want to be followed that. Results. The caretaker of the deceased had burned the diary at her request. Okay. Client blank. Missing item. Storeroom key. Token. Photo of the deceased. Details. Locate storeroom key. Item may already be lost. Token and item belong to deceased. Apply caution. Item located. Had been hidden by client's parent. Returned to the client. Client blank. Missing item. Diamond ring. Token. Rings box. Details. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiance not to be notified. Or not be notified. Requested fiance not be notified. There we go. Date of wedding soon approaching. Result. Found on client's desk. Was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. Maybe it was one of those objects that just disappeared. Note. There was no deceased person in this one, and therefore no need for caution. Client Ren Hojo. I love how all the clients are blank, but Ren, she's like, screw confidentiality. Ren Hojo. Missing item. Album of postmortem photographs. Token. He gave us a postmortem photograph. Where did he get it? I don't know. Details. Reference material for a book about traditional practice in Mount Hikami area. Bad location, but minimal danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Okay. Result. Found in old building of abandoned inn. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri toward the netherworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. There's a book next to the files entitled The Art of Shadow Reading. It's probably a bestseller. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past, not unlike the ability commonly known as psychometry. Psychometry sounds better. By following these traces, it is possible to find things that have gone missing, or which were no longer visible. Things that are demonstrably there, but for reasons unknown are all but invisible, like the ring. Things the owner wished to be forgotten, things whose owners have passed away, things that no longer wish to be seen, things drawn partway into the netherworld, invisible within our own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many such cases, they have been taken by creatures of the netherworld, who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. Okay. After you're done reading, it like immediately snaps and shows, like the way it's framed, it shows you clearly in the mirror. That has got to be a scare at some point. I don't remember. It's been a little while, so I don't quite remember. But like, it's an holy crap. Okay, sorry. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I've never liked looking into mirrors. I hear you, Yuri. Ditto. Actually, that's a lie. It's like I'm obsessed with mirrors, but yeah. A tobacco tray and an accessory case sit on top of a low chest of drawers. The tobacco tray is also being used as an accessory case. Anything on this bookshelf? Wait. Check the bed. The bed has been tucked away behind the desk. This room used to be a study, and the bed was in another room. That would be ours. Hisoka moved the bed in here so I could take her room. Hisoka says she prefers cozy quarters. I hope she's not just doing it for my sake. Alright, take. There we go. There's that sort of self-value thing at play again with Yuri here. An open envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name reads Fuyuhi Himino. Alright, this must be Fuyuhi's missing person request. Maybe it could provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Fuyuhi went. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing person cases, don't you? I thought she said not to. I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. Imagine the police could just give that kind of answer. Oh yeah, ghosts. They spirited away. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know it, but something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. There was a photograph with the letter. Okay, so we can now see Fuyuhi and Haruka together. So we know who we're looking for. It shows Fuyuhi looking shy and another girl. They look close.
Hisoka. She must have gone to Mount Hikami to look for this girl. Mount Hikami. A place where many come to take their lives. I'm positive that Fuyuhi must have come here.
That's why I held off on taking the critical path, because I remembered that it automatically brought you to the location. You didn't have to like go out a door or anything to start the next part. So Mount Hikami, Fuyuhi is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture of her to find her trace. So yeah, we want to, yeah, the game's, I have mixed feelings on this. On one hand, it's, you don't get lost as much, you kind of always know where to go. But on the other hand, it makes it a little bit too linear at times. I mean, I guess I could just not use it. So if I hold down the trigger, it shows me, like, the path that they took. Like, you're kind of psychic and you're able to figure out where they went. Can I go back? I have to find Fuyuhi. She might know something about Hisoka. Okay. So the game is, it's sort of starting us off slow here. It's gonna be pretty, it's gonna funnel us for the first little bit. I think it opens up a little bit more as you go on in the game. You don't have the camera obscura. Oh, Hisoka took it with her. Okay. I guess I forgot that. Okay, we got a bit of a glimpse of Fuyuhi going up the hill. All right, so off to the left looks like the path that leads to the inn. I don't think we can go in there right now. Fuyuhi didn't come this way. Her trace should lead me to her. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna funnel us a little bit. There's sort of a long tail on this stupid tutorial, but I do remember getting a little bit more freedom into where I could go in the later chapters. So for now, yeah, let's go ahead up this way. Like, I feel like this is the pool of purification. I kind of feel like this is where the game should start. Like, I get that you have to have a little bit of tutorial-ishness, but this way here, like, you can kind of slowly build up the mood, and everything. Like, the intro video was, like, very intense. Like, the prologue was very intense, and I feel like you don't want to show the monsters. You don't want to, like, let the player know what is coming in a horror game. You kind of want to slowly build to it so that they don't know totally what to expect. Alright. We're going up steps. I don't remember what happens here. Actually, I don't remember what happens here. I remember, like I said, general ideas of things that, like, happen in the game, but I don't, like, little glimpses here and there, but I don't actually remember how this plays out. I seem to remember my eyes being drawn to this waterfall, though. Check. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. It must have been the landslide. The old road seems to carry on up the edge of the cliff. So there's a path behind us. It's easy to miss. It's kind of right here. Yeah. Okay, we got an item over there. Check. Water flowing from the rocks is pooled here, forming a small pond. I do, oh, there's something on the ground. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, prepare myself in case something tries to grab me. Holy son of a... Darn it! Sometimes a ghost head will appear when you try to reach for an object. I was ready for it too, but I think I was a little bit too relaxed because I was like, no, they're not gonna, it's still too early for them to do that to me, right? No, darn it. They were like, no, it's a teachable moment. Crap. Okay, release that at the right moment to dodge. I tried, but I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared enough. If you do grab, use L and right to break their hold on you. Okay, let's try this again. Stupid game. A tourist brochure? I wonder if for you he dropped it. It has a map of the mountain. Oh, there we go. So, okay, we've got... This doesn't really help us for... I was going to say about the facing. We can look at the map and be like, oh, the building is here, and yeah. This should be very useful. So this is the way from the Pool of Purification to the Unfathomable Forest. Got it. Why does everything sound menacing? From main menu, Y, open map, and I don't know what else it said. Okay, so this is the path we took. Can I see the map? Oh, there we go. So, Pool of Purification, I guess that's where we're at. Where's Kurosawa Antiques? I guess, wait, they said circle. Oh, okay, so by pushing that, I can... Okay, so I can actually choose locations down at the bottom, I guess? Or a different location that's not on the map. Okay. So that's the Mikamori Hot Springs. The pond. So that's by the inn, I guess? Wait. Hikami Tunnel, old exit. The Pool of Purification. So this is going up the hill. What's this over here? The Mikamori Station. So I guess this would be the... Okay, so this would be the inn. Yeah, we just came over the bridge. We're at Kurosawa's Antiques. We came over the bridge. We got to this pond. This is sort of a junction. The inn is over here. It looks like the path actually leads beyond the inn. There's something that leads to the Hikami Tunnel. Unfathomable Forest. Okay, so Unfathomable Forest. We just mentioned that, so I guess we're gonna continue heading up this way here. I guess this X was taken up by the landslide. Maybe that's what it's referring to? And then Shrine of Dolls. That sounds wonderful. Wait, there's another Unfathomable Forest here. So the Unfathomable Forest is pretty unfathomable and big. And Hikami Tunnel. I don't think I actually explored this map before. Like, looked around at it. And then, of course, you got up at the top, Toilet Peak, and Forbidden Valley. Shrine of the Ephemeral. Okay, okay. Enough of the map. Let's actually go experience the map. Okay, so we... Actually, that's kind of cool. Did we, like, walk... Oh, no, the water's just running down along here. Okay. Going further up the mountain. Let's actually pick up the pace a bit. Oh. Oh, there's an item there. I do appreciate the quicker movement speed, though. It was kind of brutal in number 4. Oh, I like this. We're behind a waterfall. That is cool, and there's like a little cave. You've got to have a cave behind a waterfall. An old stone monument has been set in the rocky hollow. It's covered in moss, so I can't tell if there's any writing on it. It must be a memorial for those who lost their lives in the landslide. Oh. Okay, we, I I talked a little bit about it before. There's a wetness mechanic, and if you'll notice on the right-hand side, there's a little meter that's going down. So I guess when you're like really close to the waterfall that's running over top of you, you get more wet. And we're gonna get soaked just trying to get this item here, though. There's something under the waterfall. Pick it up. You got purifying embers ×1. Coals that light the forbidden flame. They dry you and remove the taint of the black water. The wetness gauge to the lower right of the screen will light up when you come in contact with water. If you get drenched, you'll become an easy target for malevolent spirits. So, I guess that the water on this mountain is kind of cursed. And so, if you're soaked in it, you become, well, an easy target. Random ghosts are more likely to come after you and stuff. Use purifying embers to dry yourself off. I think as long as your meter hasn't maxed out either, like at all, like it hasn't, your meter hasn't maxed out, you can also find dry places and sort of stand there and let it go down. But as you can see, like her shirt's gotten wet and junk to represent this. So let's try to get past the water without getting more wet. Oh! Oh, someone just jumped. Was that what was pulling my attention? Was that what I was remembering? You got herbal medicine ×2. Pills made from a myriad of herbs. Consuming them will restore some health. They're pills. Interesting. I always wondered what the form was. The format. I guess what the herbal medicine, what form it came in. It was like, do you rub it on? Is it like a salve? But I guess it's pills. You're taking pills. Anything in this little hideaway? No. All right, we're drying off on our own. I'm not going to waste those purifying embers. Like, those have got to be some like magic embers if they are if they're able to dry you off. Like, that is impressive. Okay, so we're going up towards where the, I guess the spirit fell? I'm assuming it's a spirit. Like, if that... Actually, that would kind of, I'm like, oh, what if that was Fuyuhi? That would actually be... I actually think that would be a little bit more disturbing if we came up here and we... It's like, we didn't come across the ghost. No, we saw her actually die. That would be kind of messed up. Oh, you did not! Oh, that's right. I think the hands come for you more, too, when you're wet. You got purifying embers ×1. So we got another set of purifying embers. I dodged the hand this time. That's right. Wait, is there another way over this way? I thought... Oh, no. I thought the path went off this way, but I guess not. No, that's just overgrown. Oh, yeah, I see something shiny over there, so yeah, it must go this way. Oh, there's a shiny item. Yeah, one thing, like I said, one thing I did, another thing I liked about number 5. You know, the things I liked about number 5 are starting to come back to me. Was the outdoors locations. There was, it wasn't always like little tiny cramped quarters and stuff. Like you actually got, there's something in the water. You know, there was a variety of locales, which was one thing I appreciated about number 3 a bit there, you know, with the apartment and junk. Oh, is that the, Hisoka's camera obscura? What's it doing here? That's not a good sign. You got Type 14 film, Type 14 film, 24 shots of it. Old film. It's not as effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. Yeah, but we were using, like, number 7 last time, right? You got the stun lens, a lens that forcibly staggers the photographed subject. To use it, equip it to your camera obscura and press Y when you have enough spirit power. You got the switch upgrade! This allows you to play switch! No, this allows you to equip and take pictures with different lenses. You can now use the camera obscura. Okay, there we go. I think we're gonna stick with the Type 7 for now. Oh, there we go. Wait, whoa, hold on. What's going on? No, I'm still. I'm like, I'm still getting, oh crap, there's someone off to my side. Okay. Let's get multiple of them in the frame. I was like, don't come at me. I'm still a noob. I'm still learning how to play. I'm like, last time you were snapping like, like some sort of pro. Don't give me this crap about how, crap, no, I need to get him in the frame too so I can get the 5 ball mobobs. Oh, he teleported closer. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nope. Come on. A little bit closer, dude. Shutter chance. Okay, we're gonna take a little shot just to weaken her a bit. Oh. I'm gonna run. Having a ghost on either side of you is not good. Wait. So there she is. Can I get all of you guys in the frame together? Come on, family photo, everybody. Family photo. Good enough. Shutter chance. I should probably use the good film. I should probably use the good film. We'll just take a random shot of you. Break off some spirit fragments. Okay, let's see if I can get all of you together. Come on, come on, get a little bit closer. Okay. Oh no, crap. Okay, this is actually kind of what I did last time. This game here has this mechanic where... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can remember to cut my voice out there. So that I can hear the dying wails of the ghosts. Last time I ran towards the ghosts at the beginning because I remembered that when they're dying, while they're fading away, if you run up to them, you get an option to actually touch the ghost, and you can actually sense the moment of their death, and you get a little cutscene thing explaining their death, like the moment of it, which are neat little things that you can sort of collect, and they give you extra points for it as well. So that's why I ran at the ghost at the beginning in the tutorial stage, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get the glitch. No, I think it was too early in the game for me to try that, and I guess for these ones as well. The camera obscura must have been carried here by the current. This means Hisoka's on the mountain too. But I should focus on finding Fuyuhi first. She can't have gone far. Alright, so we've taken on those 2 ghosts. They will come back. They will come back to haunt us later. They are recurring ghosts. I do find that interesting though, that like the camera obscura will take care of ghosts, but... Oh no! I could have... I wasn't quick on the draw there. I could have snapped the photo. I can't see to the bottom. Nobody could survive a drop from this height. From here you can see the whole area below the waterfall. There's the shrine road wiped out by the landslide and the path that leads up here. Freaking. Okay, no, the game's still effective. The game is still effective. Okay. Good, good. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna switch to the Type 14. We'll use the good film for now. That way we don't prolong fights more than we need to. But yeah, I always find it interesting that, like, these things exercise the ghosts, but they always come back, right? So, like, the camera obscura, it, like, works at, like, getting rid of ghosts, like getting them away from you, but it doesn't necessarily do a great job of like keeping them away. There's a fork in the road. The plants here are slightly different than the ones below the pool. I must be close to the unfathomable forest. Left or right? I think the right way is to the right, so let's go to the left. Because you gotta explore everything, right? I mean left. You know what I mean. So we got some chain link fence. I think there's a little path off to the... Yeah, there's an item there. Let's see if what kind of text we get for the fence. A tall fence blocks the path. Beyond is an expansive forest. There doesn't appear to be any way around. No. But yes, there is. Over here. This way. What do we got on the ground? Ooh, film. Whew. Old film. It's not effective at exorcising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. That's fine. I get tense with those. Oh. Oh no! Fuyuhi Himino entering the forest. Gotta keep the type 7 and switch to type 14 when... Wait, hold on. Oh, something on the ground. Type 14 when we're in a fight. That's right, I forgot incidental ghosts and stuff. There's a torn note lying on the ground. It looks like Fuyuhi Himino's. Gotta love the random notes strewn about, right? I looked into Mount Hikami. It's always been a spiritual place. Not spiritual as in holy, but spiritual as in filled with the spirits of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. Haruka wouldn't go to die alone, though. Not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain. They get called towards it and disappear, alone. I read how it calls to people who are perceptive, anxious, meek, and who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. It was describing Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting, she always opens up to me. She's alert, even when she seems to be spacing out. She knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets and the more my heart starts pounding. Alright. To the unfathomable forest. Proceed. Alright, notes updated. Maybe I should take a look at the notes to see if there's any different information that, like, aside from what we've already learned. But maybe we can go ahead and do that next time. I'm definitely going to have to split some of these drops up. I was like, I could just do one drop per video. No. Some of these are going to go on long, so we're going to have to stop things here. We shall resume next time, as you do. You know, when you're doing something in chronological order, that tends to be how it happens, right? You know, this part and then the next part. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comments section. Next time, we're going to check the notes and we're going to keep going into the unfathomable forest and see if we can find Fuyuhi. Yeah, next time. But until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.